Okay, YouTube, all of my friends, once again, welcome back for part 5. This is part 5. We're working with advanced comment system in PHP using PHP and MySQL database. Before we get started, let me tell you something. Some of you said that you cannot run the program. Maybe I think I figured out what's going on. If when you get your you run your program, you got only this this page. If you only got the article, but there is nothing displayed at the at the bottom here. Let me tell you what happened. What happened is because we have, let me show you this. Try to increase this. Okay, because we have our main folder name advanced-comments. And our database name called, let me show you here. Our database name is our database name here. Our database name called advanced-comments, same name. So this is why when you run your program, you don't have any output. Okay. Let me go back. Yes. And if you go back to our code, I name my main folder advanced-comments, okay? And let me go back again. And our database, as I told you, our database name advanced-comments, same name. That's why when you run your program, when you run it, you only get this as output. This is my output. I test it out. I got only this. What I want you to do, I want you to change the name of your main folder. Okay? I want you to change the name of your main folder. Name your main folder different name, and it should be work. Okay, guys? Let me show you. Now, let me go back again. My main folder name advanced-comments, and go back my database name advanced-comments. Let me go back to. If you open your project, if you go to config.php, let me show you here. Config.php advanced-comments. This is the same name same name with our main folder, advanced-comments, and database name advanced-comments. When you run the program, you cannot read the output. It's impossible to read the output. Okay. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to change the name. Okay, I'm going to rename. Okay, I want you to rename your main folder. This is my main folder, advanced. Okay, right here. Now, let me rename it. I'm going to say rename. I'm going to call it advanced-commenting. I want you to cut the S at the end and put ing. Okay. And click enter. Now I call it advanced-commenting. Okay. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one and put it here. Okay. Now and then it replace it. Advanced. Now I got advanced commenting. And now when I go back to my browser, when I go back to my browser and I have to rename this, put advanced, okay, dash commenting 1C, like this, and you click on enter, it should go on the program. This is it, okay. Because when we first started, it's on the program, but after that, you probably say, okay, you got no output. This is why. Rename your main folder, and you should get the output. Okay, now this is where we left. Remember, this is what we're working on. This is the original stuff. Okay, and for if I put admin, this is part 5. Remember that, guys. This is part 5. Now this is what we're working on right now. Okay, let's create admin.php. Okay, let me log off. Okay, now let's create this. Now this is the login page. Let's create the login page for part 5 for admin.php. Okay, let's go back to our code editor. And now I want you to go to your main folder. Go to your main folder, right click and click on new folder. Okay, let's create a new folder. Call it admin. Okay, click enter. Expand this. Okay, now click on your. Now I want you to click on your admin folder. Click on your admin folder. Right click on your admin folder. Click on new file. Let's call it login. Okay, login.php and click on enter. Okay, now let's create login. I'm going to say PHP like this. Okay, and I'm going to start a session. Okay, I'm going to say session start and put a semicolon. Let me make this bigger so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm going to include our config.php. I'm going to say include once. Okay, single quote, period. That this is where I call this is config. Here I put 2 dots because I passed the main folder. Okay, this is the first dot for the main folder. The second dot for the this is the second dot. This is where I pass it for admin folder. And then now I'm going to put a / and put a config.php and put semicolon. Next line. Now for the message, I'm going to say message equal single quote blank. Now I'm going to use my if statement where to for the login for the admin login. I'm going to use an if statement. I'm going to say if set post. If set post. Okay. Admin username, and I want you to go next after the closing bracket, then put a comma, space, and put a post method bracket single quote admin password. Okay, now this is where we are going to pass all our code. Now I'm going to use a if statement inside of it. If again, if at this time, if post method bracket single quote. Now I'm going to say admin user again. Go after the closing bracket space equal admin user. Concatenate. This is post bracket single quote. Now I'm going to call admin password. Now this is where I'm going to start coding. Now this is where, okay, I'm not done. Let me continue, put more here. After the closing bracket here, let me space equal admin pass like this. Okay. Let me move this away here. This is where I'm going to pass my. Okay. Now I'm going to say session bracket single quote admin login, and go after that equal true header location. When the admin login, I have to redirect the admin to index.php. That's why I say location. Put a capital L like this. Location index.php. That's the index.php for admin. Okay. Now I'm done. I have to say exit, and else, in case something happen, I'm going to say else. This is where I'm going to display a message. Okay, message equals single quote incorrect username and or password, and put a semicolon here. Okay, and I want you to bring the closing PHP up and go after that. This is where I'm going to create my form for my login page. I'm going to say HTML. Okay, this is where I pass my HTML. For the title, I'm going to name it Admin Login. Okay, and I need a method tab name viewport. Okay, that will make the login page. That will make this line of code will make the login page responsive. Content with equal device. Okay. Scale equal 1. Now let me create my link. Let me create my link. I'm going to say link. Okay. Here I'm going to say admin.css. We will create this admin.css later. Okay. Now inside of the body, guys, inside of the body, this is where I'm going to say I'm going to create my form. But before that, I'm going to pass a class inside of the body. Class login. I call it login. And inside of the body, I'm going to create my form. I don't need, okay, class empty, action, leave it blank, action blank. For the method post, that's okay. Go inside of the form. I'm going to create my first input. Okay. Input type text, name admin underscore username. Okay. And we don't need value. I'm going to need a placeholder username. Also, I'm going to say required. Okay. I want to go to the next line and create a second input. At this time, input type for the password. Input type password. Name admin underscore password. Placeholder password. Also required. Okay. Now, our next input for the button, I'm going to say input type at this submit, and no name. We don't need name. And for the value, let's call it login. Okay. Also, I'm going to pass my message here in case there is no the admin forgot to put username correctly. I'm going to use a phrase for the P and pass. I'm going to pass a PHP. Let me pass it like this for you. This is the opening and this is the closing. And inside of it, I'm going to say, let me increase this so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going to say the first one equal my message. Okay. Now, save everything. Save everything. This page is done. Okay. Now, we can save everything and go back to our browser. We don't need this. Okay, this is where we are. Now we can put admin here and click enter. Okay, this is what we got. We can leave it there and then go back to our folder, go back to our program, our code. Okay. Now let's create admin.css. Remember, we have here link. We have admin.css. Copy admin.css. Copy and go to your main folder. Inside of the inside of the admin folder, go to admin folder. Right click, new file, call it or paste it, admin.css, click enter. Admin.css, click enter. Okay, now let pass our code for admin.css. First thing, for admin.css, I'm going to say box sizing border box, and the font family, I like Apple system and blank max. Okay, max system font. I'll go to the next line. We say Ubuntu. Okay. Now go next. We need a font. Oh, go to the same line. Go to the next line because this part is done. This line of code. Let me show you something, guys. This is one line of code. This is one line of code. I start from here. Font. Okay. And this is next line, font family. This is one line of code. Okay. This is one line of code. It started from font family. Let me show you. Okay. This is one line of code. Okay. Now, next line. I need a font size of 16 pixels. And next line, WebKit font. Smoothly. Okay. OSX. Okay, this is risk. Okay, now this part done. Let's go to the next one. Now I have to say HTML for the height with 100%. Okay, it's done. Next. Now I'm going to take the body. Let me save it. If we go back to login.php, I'm going to take body, okay, and paste it here. I'm going to say this is a position up relative. Also minimum height 100%. Also for my color, I'm going to use pound sign and 65 1 2 3 4 5 6. Or for my background color is the color pound sign. I'm going to say EB, okay, like this. And let me remove this. Go to the next line. For the I need a margin of 0. Bring this up, okay. Now, after body, I'm going to take just pass it straight right now for the all header. I'm going to call it H1. Just put all of them: H2, H3, H4, and H5 like this. Okay, and use the color of pound sign for a, okay, for a 5361, and in the margin 0 and a padding 0 like this. Now save the program and go back to our browser. Okay, it's a advanced commenting admin, okay, and put login.php, click enter. Okay, this is what we got so far. Let me increase this, okay, and let's go back. Now we need go back. Let's go back to login.php. I'm going to grab login inside of the body. I say body class login. Okay, copy this one and go back to admin.css. Now class, put a dot and paste it. Now I'm going to use a background color, color pound sign F8. You can add any color you want, guys. And F9, okay, and save it. And go back and refresh the page. Okay, here's the color as you can see. Now go to the next one. And now we need after finish with login, we're done with login. Now we need login and form. Okay, login form, that login form like this. Now the first thing I'm going to pass a padding top. Pass a padding top of 100 pixel. Also, I want to display this one flex. Okay, and use. Let me show you something. If I save this one here and go back to refresh the page, okay. Now you have an idea. When I say display flex, I'm not done yet. I'm going to use a flex flow. Okay, here I'm going to say flex flow for column. And if we save this one and go back to refresh the page, right here, okay, we will fix it. Next line. Now let's say width. Now we need a width of 300 pixels. And if we save it, we will see what we get. Save it here, okay. And let's go back. Next line. Now I'm going to align everything. Let me show you. I'm going to align, put in the center. Okay. Now I'm going to say align self. Okay. I'm not align items. I'm going to use align self center. And if we save it now and then refresh the page, okay, and go back. Something. Let me see. Width 300 pixel. Okay, flex 100. Okay, that's fine. Align self. Okay, next line. Now I need the margin for that. 0 and auto to fix that for me. And go back. Refresh the page. Okay. Now, okay. Now we're not done yet. Now we need login. Let me go back. We're done with login form. Now I need a login form input. Okay. Go back to admin.css, login form input. We need a border for that. I need a border. I'm going to pass a border here. I'm going to say border 1 pixel solid is my color £sign C3, okay, C3, C6 and C9. Okay, and go to the next line. I need a padding of 10 pixel and 10 pixel. And if we, let's save it and go back, refresh the page to see what we got. Okay, let's double check to see. Okay, we forgot to put semicolon here and save it back. Go back to our browser, refresh the page. Okay, now all right. Let's go back. I want you to go to the next line. We need the margin button. And in the margin button should be 15 pixel. And save it. Go back, refresh the page. All right. Now we need now this is where I'm going to use for the go back to login.php. I'm going to show you something. Now I need a login from input type submit. Okay, login from input and submit. Now I'm going to say login from input. This is how I'm going to write it. I put a bracket. I'm going to say type equal double quote and submit. Okay. Now for this, I'm going to use it. I need a background. My background is this is the color £60 6C and 7E. If we save it and we go back, refresh the page. All right, nice color. And next line, I need a border, border 0. Also for our color, we need a color of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 F. I need a width. The width should be 100 pixel, 100%. Sorry, 100%. If we save it and go back to refresh the page, all right, is the color. If you click it, as you can see, please fill out this field. Go back again, next line. Now I need a padding 12 pixels 0 space 0. I need the font size The font size should be 14 pixel. If we save it here, just to show you step by step, and refresh the page, okay, more classical. We need a font weight of, we need padded font size. We need font weight of 6. We need to put 600 like this. No pixel. Put 600 and then semicolon. Okay, at the end. And next line. Also, we need a cursor printer. Okay. Next line. Now we're done. Okay. After cursor pointer, we're done. Save it. Go refresh the page. Now we got the cursor pointer. Okay. All right. To go back. But the next thing. Okay. I need now. I'm going to pass an over when you put your cursor here, and you can change the color a little bit. Okay, for this, I can copy this line, okay? Copy this and paste it over here. After this closing bracket, put a colon, put hover, and in the background for that, I'm going to say this is my background color 555 and F6, okay? F, semicolon. Save it. Go back to our browser and refresh the page. See? All right. When you put your cursor, it changes a little bit. Okay, guys. This is where I'm going to stop. As I told you, this is a step-by-step tutorial. And this part is done. Login.php. And the form is done. If you click on it, say please fill out the form. Let me go back. This is we done. Okay, let me do this. Okay. We create the admin folder, and inside of the admin folder we create login.php and admin.css. Okay. This is it. This is where I'm going to stop, guys. Thank you for watching. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please do that. Also, click on the like button, on the like icon. Also, if you, I want you to share my tutorial, share my channel with people you know, share with your friends on social media, and so on. And see you for part 6. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate that from you guys. Please do that. And if you got any errors, let me know in the comment box below. I will help you out with that. All right, thank you. See you. Bye bye.